So I know you and Erica Dixon, you had a back and forth on Twitter last fall. Why don't you speak on that?
I'm actually not worried about her ever. And if you saw the reunion, nobody was talking to her. Nobody said anything to her. And she just came in with her whole little, she just tried to slide in somehow. And yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. But she started it clearly. I mean, it's really childish. But what I did say on Twitter is that she needs to act like a mother of a child, of a little girl, and not a baby mama, because I think she takes that title really seriously, like baby mama. And I just don't think that people should glorify like this whole baby mama thing. Like it's kind of getting old. And besides, her baby isn't a baby anymore. She's 10.
Aside from you both being linked to Lil Scrappy, what's the cause of the tension between you and her?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what the cause of the tension is, because I've never done anything to her. And the only thing I can think of, and I've said this before, is I feel like she still has some feelings for Scrap. Beyond that, she tried to justify her strong dislike for me by saying that I was messing around with Scrap when they were engaged, which is totally false. So I really don't know what her issue is with me, because I've never even spoken about her until last year on the reunion, when she tried to basically slide in again and say that I was messing with Scrap when they were engaged. So that was the beginning of the turn up between me and her. But before then, I never had anything to say about her. And I actually still don't really have anything to say about her. I know that sometimes we can get a little turned up and get out of control. And she just really aggravated me at that moment on the reunion. But I don't have any real major beef with Erica. I feel like she's a woman that's really hurt, and she doesn't really know how to. I don't think she really knows how to express it, basically.
Now, last night during the reunion, she made claims that you and Scrappy have abortions.
Well,
is there any truth to that?
No, absolutely not. What happened is, I didn't even hear the abortion comment. It was something in between there, which was why I said, shut up, bitch. Because I didn't even hear her. She was on the whole other side, and I think Scrap heard her, and then at that point he said, well, what about the abortion you had by a married man? But they cut that part out. So that was something between them two, and I just kind of chimed in at that point, because this is the man that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So it's very hard for me to sit up here and watch him argue with another woman. So of course I'm going to have something to say.
This season also showed that Scrappy and Erica were in a big child support dispute. What were your feelings on that incident?
Well, to be honest, like when it first started, I did my own research. I wanted to see the paperwork, and he allowed me to see it. So I read through it thoroughly, and I saw what their child support situation was stemming back from 2007. And so first of all, like, their paperwork was just ridiculous. And Scrap has joint custody. A lot of people don't understand or realize that he has joint custody. So they see Imani like equal amount of days a week. And Erica was asking for all this money on TV for a storyline. And then we actually went back to court right before the reunion, and the judge basically said that, I don't know where you're coming up with this at. Like, I don't know where you're getting these figures from. So I think that's probably why she went to the reunion turned up, because she just kind of got, and I don't know if you guys know the term moded, but I'm from California and we use that a lot. But her ass got moded. Like, she thought she was finna get something, and it didn't happen. So, yeah.
Okay, and on the show, you also expressed your frustration between the family drama he had going on, especially when you couldn't help plan Imani's party.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, because I really do have my own relationship with Imani. And when it came time for her birthday, she was excited, and I really feel bad for her, because she's so torn, because she wants to talk to me about her birthday. Of course, she wants to talk to her mom and her dad, and she just wanted everybody to be a part of it. And at that point, I'm like, what am I even here for? I'm waking up in the morning, I'm combing this little girl's hair for school, I'm helping her with homework, and when it's her special day, I can't be a part of it. And I just think it's really childish, and a lot of people don't realize the relationship I have with her, and they only see a snippet of it on TV, which I get it, you know, they don't get our whole life, but there's a lot more to the relationship I have with Scrap than it just being us playing around with each other. Like, it's definitely beyond that.
Now, you also starred in Laudie's music video, and quite a few people noticed the chemistry between you two. I have to ask, was that just an attempt to get a reaction out of Scrappy, or was there actually something going on there?
There was absolutely nothing going on between Laudie and I. The video was, it may have been, well, it was a little inappropriate for me to, you know, get into character that much at the time, but it was just my way of kind of, I guess, you know, maybe lashing out, if, you know, that's the appropriate word right there. But I was just kind of, you know, I just wanted a release, and I just wanted to dive into something else without actually being really disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, you know, it was acting, and, you know, Laudie is my friend, and Scrap does know him to be my friend. And, you know, we're all friends. And I hate I had to put him in that position. So...
And how did you feel about Rashida and Kirk bringing the incident to Scrappy's attention?
You know, I feel like it's typical love and hip-hop drama. Everybody's messy. And so I'm not mad at Rashida or Kirk for that, even though, you know, I didn't throw Kirk under the bus.
But why would Dre put me in it?
Okay.
I mean, because if they start from where they start from, I was just a quiet girlfriend who got beat up and told to sit down and shut up.
Me personally, I do as well, because I mean, even to this day, none of his kids, none of his baby mamas, his mistresses, nobody has came up with HIV or nothing like that. So I mean, just rationally thinking, some had to go on.